Now? All right. Good stuff. Hello, hello. Yeah, you see me there? Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this down a bit so it's not too loud. Hello, welcome in.
Yep, I see you here.
Awesome. How's our sound?
I see you here.
Awesome.
It's
We're
good.
good. Sound is good. How's
Hello,
everybody?
everyone.
Hello, welcome, welcome. Good morning and good afternoon. Good evening if you're in the evening. Good?
Yep, good.
Give me a thumbs up if you're having a great day. I'll give you my thumbs. Are you having a great day?
Having a great day.
Let me
Yes.
see your thumbs up. There you
Oh,
go.
hello, everyone. I
Hello.
see some thumbs.
Perfect.
All right, whenever you're ready to get started.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Rebecca Dragonheart, psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 33 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session, and we will go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered.
All right, hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and visit the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok or browser settings. You can open a new browser window. And as always, you can visit our live support in the bio. And we are just getting started here, so it is the perfect time to get on the list if you would like to get your questions in.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Welcome back, you guys. Sent some roses.
Aw, thank you.
Popular arrow sign. All right, looks like we do have a little bit of a list going here, so we can get started on our list now.
Okay.
And yes, we do free questions, 5 free questions every 40K. That's our goal. All right, our first question here on our list is from Andy Dionarin. Hi, Andy. Welcome back. All right, Andy's first question is, you said I will land a new job in June. What field and position will this be?
So it does feel like a supervisory role. I feel like it's sort of a consultant style job. It does feel to me like it's involved with resources.
All right, Andy's next question is, I've been struggling a little with finances. When will I be okay?
Oh, that changes this year, I hear. Another 4 months.
All right, and Andy's last question is, you said my ex and I will get back together. Will we ever get married?
It feels like you will. Yeah. You just have to be patient. She's tricky.
All right, that is it for Andy. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rebecca Kira. Hi, Rebecca.
Honey.
Welcome back. Her first question, or her only question here, she says, Hi.
Hi.
Based on your recommendation, I will call Martin this week. I'm thinking of doing it either on Thursday or Friday. Which option do you feel would be better? Thank you.
I heard Friday, so Friday would be a good day.
All right. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from, one moment here. All right, from Patty A. Hi,
Hi, Patty.
Welcome back. Her first question, she says, Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Do you see Sean and I being in a long-term relationship?
I hear that this is long term, but it doesn't feel like forever, honey. So this isn't your forever person, is what they say. It does feel to me like they have a lot of similarities of your forever or your soulmate, but there are some things that they're lacking. But it is a long term connection.
Her next question is, when do you see our relationship becoming more serious?
Around May, I hear.
And Patty's last question is, when do you see me selling my house?
That feels like 6 months.
All right, thank you, Patty. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Stephanie Sigana. Hi, Stephanie. All right, Stephanie's first question, she says, you mentioned a new connection coming before the end of February. Is this connection meant to challenge my relationship with Bhavin or replace it?
Challenge it, I hear. Yeah, not replace.
All right. Her next question is, he made a comment on the weekend about our future living situation, which really threw me off. Is that what Bhavin genuinely wants, or is he speaking from fear and uncertainty?
Definitely coming from fear and uncertainty, I hear. There's a lot of resistance, and it feels like there's like some, it's a friend or a family member, female energy that's kind of in their ear, is what it feels like. So that's where a lot of that fear comes from.
All right. And her last question here, Stephanie says, you've mentioned my guides have my back and that I need to learn to let go. Is there something significant unfolding behind the scenes in my life right now that I can?
Yeah, you have a lot of changes coming this year for you, and a lot has to do with the people that you spend time with and the people that you allow into your space. There's more, I'm going to say, boundary setting this year for you, and more strength in what you want and how you're allowing people to interact with you. So there is a lot of change coming, and I would say that's where you gotta kind of start, is putting in your boundaries, figuring out what it is you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to anymore, and step into your power, honey.
All right. That is it for Stephanie.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from one moment. All right, from Carol M. Hello.
Hello.
Carol's first question here, she says, good
Good
morning.
morning.
What do my guys want me to focus on for the next 6 months?
Hmm. Okay, so they do show you doing a lot of tapping into your creative self. I do see a lot of writing with you. I don't know if you've thought about doing any kind of like writing publicly, but I do see you doing that. So I see a lot of releasing and purging through creative writing.
Her next question is, will I get a job by the end of April?
No, it looks like it's not going to be April. I'm getting it's going to be, I hate to say it, around mid-May, honey. Yeah.
Her next question here is, will I buy a house next year?
2028.
And her last question is Greg ignoring his obligations and responsibilities with me out of spite?
Mm, yeah, in a way, it's not all spite. Some of it is, okay, so some of it's ego, some of it is a little bit of fear of stepping up, but spite's a little harsher than I think what the energy really is. It's more about ego.
All right, that is it for Carol. Thank you.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Ingrid Walden.
Hi,
Hi,
Ingrid.
Ingrid. All right, Ingrid's first question here, she says, hi,
Hi.
hope you have the best of times.
Aw, thank you, honey.
Her first question, she says, I wonder if you can see anything about my pension from Denmark. Of 10 years, they will only pay for 4 years. I made a complaint about it, but I'm not sure that will help.
I don't see there being a significant change, but I do. Well, let me say it like this. It looks like there is going to be more than 4 years, so it looks like it's going to be 6, but it's not a significant change, honey. The complaint was definitely noted.
Her next question is, one moment here. Ingrid says, you are right about the payment from my father's estate. But will we inherit my father's wife when she passed away, or is everything else gone?
Um, let me just see. It doesn't feel like you're going to get everything, but I do feel like there is some that comes back to you. Not all of it, though, unfortunately.
Her next question is, I'm worried about my finances when I retire. Can you see if I can cope and live a good life, or is it a struggle?
So it doesn't feel like it's a struggle. I do feel like there might be some times where it's a little tighter than others, but you'll be okay. Yeah, they say that you'll be okay.
All right. And Ingrid's last question here, she says, can you see if there is any kind of winning for me?
I get a no. Sorry, honey.
All right. That's it for Ingrid.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Mhm.
Our next question is from Stacy K. Hi,
Hi, Stacey.
Stacy. Her first question, she says, I recently interviewed for a hospital nurse liaison position with a home health company. Will I end up receiving a job offer from this company?
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like you're doing something different, honey.
Her next question is, will I begin dating this gentleman by the name of Chris B?
No.
And Stacy's last question is it over between me and Eric?
No, the door's still open, I see.
All right. Thank you so much, Stacy. That's it for her.
All right.
One moment here. Ingrid said, thank you so much. You are all so wonderful, and Rebecca is always right.
Well, thanks, honey. And you're very welcome.
Thank you, Ingrid. All right. Our next question here on our list is from Greg P. Hi, Greg. Welcome back. One moment here. Greg's first question is, blessings, Rebecca and team. There are 3 large nature projects I am pushing for. One is in motion, the second is concerning wetlands, the third concerning seabirds. Which project should I give priority next to the first one? Project 2 or 3?
2. Yeah, the wetlands.
Greg's next question is, I am being suggested to talk to the government's top advisor in my country to get involved with these projects. Is this the way this should go, or is there a better way?
No, it's definitely the right way. Yeah.
Greg's next question is, how does this top advisor think of me?
I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like they know much about you. It feels like they've heard your name and maybe heard a little bit, but they don't actually know too much. So I would say they don't have an opinion of you yet. Yeah.
All right. Greg's next question here is, can you see with whom I would have the best possible chances of getting one or more of these new projects moving forward? Can you describe him somehow that I can deduce who the person is?
Sure. Okay. So I see a gentleman, dark hair, a mustache, but it doesn't feel like it's a full, so it might just be like a light mustache and a bit of facial hair, but it's not like a full beard type thing. So it feels like it's like almost like, what do they call it? A 5 o'clock shadow sort of look is what I see. Um, quite properly dressed. They definitely feel like um, they show themselves in a very, I'm going to say superior kind of a way. So they're a little loud and I'm very confident is how they feel.
All right. Greg's next question is, can you see when I will make a breakthrough with one or more of these projects? What will the project be?
The wetlands one feels to me like it's going to be about 2 months before there's any kind of real progress or real movement in the right direction. I'm going to be honest, it does feel like you need to recruit a few more people to be involved. So don't try to take it all on your own shoulders. It does feel like it needs to be a shared project. So make sure that you are, pulling in from different areas, not just government. I feel like different areas to support, but it is going to be a successful project, I hear. Yeah, you'll do well.
All right. And Greg's last question is, what will the last quarter of 2026 look like for me?
A lot of rest is what it feels like. So the beginning part of the year is go, go, go. We're scrounging and moving a lot, doing a lot of, I'm going to say energy, a lot of energy going towards your work or towards your nature preserve type work. And it does feel to me like it's a bit stressful. You do feel a little worn out towards the end of the year. You seem to be able to relax a little bit more. So things are a lot more stabilized for you and you don't have to rush as much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is it for Greg.
Awesome.
All right, and this is your last minute left to donate. So if you would still like to get on the list and get your questions answered, there is 1 more minute left to do so. If you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and visit the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in the bio. But again, this is your last minute left to donate. All right, and we are going to quickly go over our list here. So if you are wondering, if you donated and you're wondering when you're coming up, we're going to go over that right now. All right, next up on our list, we have Veronica Vasquez, then Christine H., then Sarah Abbott, then Loom N., Then we have Jasmine D, then Kimber Pell, then Stee Zulu, then Awilda Kaplan, then Stephanie W, then Angelica P, then Raven Love, then Emily D, then we have Taylor B, then Oscar S, then Seth H, then we have LR, then Josh LeBlanc, and looks like that is it for now. Thank you all so much. And again, the list is closing soon, everyone.
So hurry.
All right, back up to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Veronica Vasquez. Hi,
honey.
Veronica. Her first question here, she says, I know I am blocking myself from abundance. Will I be able to overcome this in the next few months?
You will. Yeah.
Her next question is, we are having a department meeting this morning. What is it for? Are we getting in trouble?
There are some adjustments. I wouldn't say you're getting in trouble, but it does feel like they're tightening things. Yeah.
Her next question is, any messages from my guides that I need to know?
Don't be so tough on yourself. It really feels like you beat yourself up a lot. Your inner dialogue needs to shift, be more forgiving, and just a lot more encouraging to yourself, is what it feels like, okay?
All right, and her last question here, Veronica says, Alfredo is starting a new job today, and after training, he will work night shifts. How will it go for him?
He'll be there for a little while. It doesn't feel like this is his forever position, but he'll be there for a little bit.
All right. Thank you so much, Veronica. That is it for her.
Okay.
And our list is now closed for this live, everyone, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So don't worry, if you have already sent in your questions, you will still be answered here on this live. Thank you so much, everyone. And if you didn't happen to make it onto the list, but you still want to stick around and get a free question, we do 5 free questions at our 40K. So once we make it there, we will do our 5 free from the chat.
There you go.
All right, we just finished with Veronica. Our next question here is from, moment here. All right, from Christine H. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Christine's first question here is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
Will my daughter get the summer bylaw officer position she is applying for?
Oh, I got a yes there. Yep.
Her next question is, my son is currently going to college to get his HVAC license. Do you see him doing well in this line of work?
Yeah, he'll be very successful, I hear.
Her next question is, what would be more beneficial for me? Joining the locate gym or joining the out-of-town gym?
Out of town gym.
And her last question here, Christine says, when do you see me landing a job?
2 months, I heard.
All right, and she says, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you and your whole team.
Aw, thank you.
We appreciate you. All right, our next question here on our list is from, one moment. From Loom N. Hi, Loom.
Hello, honey.
Loom says, when will I be pregnant?
3 months, I hear.
All right. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Jasmine D.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Jasmine's first question, she says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hope all is good.
Thanks.
You mentioned last month that things will start to get better with Donnell and I, but I have seen him, but I haven't seen him, I think, since January 4th. Do we still have a future?
You do. Yeah, the door's still open.
Her next question is, when will Donnell come to spend time with me? I'm running out of patience.
Yeah. It does feel like it's going to be a couple of months before this is happening. So I'm going to say 2 months.
All right. And her last question here, Jasmine says, do you still see Donnell and I creating a baby this year?
Yes.
All right. That is it for Jasmine.
All
Thank
right.
you. One moment here. Our next question is from Kimber Pell. Hi,
Hi, honey.
Kimber. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Kimber says, hello, ladies.
Hello.
Just curious if my upper back issue is related to looking at phone, maybe posture?
Definitely posture, I would say. I also hear muscle weakness in the shoulders.
Her next question is, will my hubby retire soon?
He's fighting it tooth and nail, I'm going to be honest. No, it doesn't feel like soon. He should, but it feels like he's going to fight it until the very end.
All right. And Kimber's last question, she says, anything positive in 2026? I'm claiming it and manifesting only good.
That's great, and that's exactly how you should put your forward momentum. I do feel like your health is getting much better, so you are going to see improvement, and you are going to start feeling better. So yeah, it's very positive, right? It's definitely going to be better for you.
All right. And she says, thanks for all you do. Thank you, Kimber.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
Our next question here is from Stee Zulu. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back. She says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
I had an interview on Friday and it went well.
Hmm.
Will I get the job offer?
Oh, I get no, but it's only because there is one other person that they're going to end up going with, is what it feels like. Sorry, honey.
All right. That's it for her. Thank you. Our next question is from Wilda Kaplan.
Hi, hi.
Hello. Wilda says, should I accept Kareem's offer and leave Daniel's office? Is this the best decision?
Okay. It is very different from what you're expecting. So I'm not going to say that you necessarily that it's the best decision. It's very different, is what I hear. Okay. So you are going to have to acclimate. It's not going to be as easy of a transition. That being said, it does feel like it opens up more opportunities for you, but it is a little tougher than you think it's going to be. Okay.
All right. That was 6 figures this year, right?
The first question.
Yeah, okay. Her
Yeah.
next question is, will I hit my 6 figures this year?
Will you hit your six? I hear you will. Yes.
And her last question is, when will I get the financial stability I'm looking for? Will my career skyrocket?
It feels like it's going to be about 8 months before you actually hit what you are hoping for. And that being said, it does feel like after that 8 month mark, things just keep going up for you. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of success financially for yourself.
All right. Thank you so much,
Mhm.
Awilda. That's it for her.
All right.
And just a reminder, everyone, and for those of you who are just joining us here, the list is now closed for this live, so we are not taking any more new donation questions to be added onto the list. We are just finishing off everyone who has already donated. But we are more than halfway to our goal of 40K, so stick around and we will do our 5 free questions once we make it.
Yeah.
All right, that was it for Wilda. Our next question here is from Stephanie W.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Stephanie's first question, she says, I'm working on growing my social media to promote my artistic dreams,
Mm.
but I also have an account for a side to make some money.
Hmm.
Should I let that go and focus on my main account or do both?
Do both. Yeah. Never ever drop it. I hear. So both. Yep.
Her next question is, what would make my dog Luna happier? I want to make sure she lives her best life.
Okay, so I feel like friends. It's weird, but that's what I hear. So playmates. So if you can take her to the dog park and let her meet other pets, other dogs.
All right, and
Simple, right?
her last question here, Stephanie says, is there anything I am doing that is delaying my dreams, love, manifestations?
So what I hear is you are definitely putting the momentum forward properly, but there are some I'm going to say leftover energy from your past that does not hold it back, but slows your momentum. So you have to heal some of your, I'm going to say around relationships specifically, heal those relationships that hurt you and forgiveness, but not necessarily for them, more so for yourself.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Stephanie.
All right.
Our next question here is from Angelica P. Hello. Angelica's first question, she says, hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
I've been thinking about expanding my lash business and starting to sell my own products like tweezers, lashes, and glue. Do you see this being a good move for me this year financially?
Yeah, it's not going to blow up right away, but it's definitely a good start. I do feel like it is something that is sustainable for you. So yeah.
Her next question is, there's been talk about surgery for my son's foot.
Mm.
Do you see it benefiting him in the long run? I just want to make the best choice for him.
It feels like yes. I will say though, get more than one opinion about it. Don't just rush into it, okay? And make sure that the person that's doing the work is skilled. So you don't have to settle, is what I hear.
All right, and her last question is, what is the outcome for me and MB?
Mm, you're not gonna like it. You go separate ways, I hear. Yeah. They show me the road like this. So you go one way, they go the other.
All right, thank you, Angelica. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Raven Love.
Hi,
Hello.
Raven. Welcome back, honey.
Raven says, hey ladies, it's
Hi.
been a while. I
Hmm.
hope all is well.
Definitely. Thank you.
Cameron and I have been doing really good, but we hit a rough patch. Do you see us bouncing back?
Yep.
Her next question is she going to reach out or is she waiting on me?
Waiting on you. It's about 3 weeks before you guys talk.
All right. And Raven's last question is, do you see us being about to go on our trip?
Do I see them going on their trip? I do. Yes.
All right. Thank you. That's it for Raven.
All right.
Our next question here is from one moment here. All right, from Emily D. Hi,
Hi,
Emily.
Emily.
Her first question here, she says, will John and I hang out when he gets home from his work trip this weekend?
Oh, I got to know there. So I don't hear a yes for that. Sorry.
Her next question is, John had mentioned before we hung out that he still isn't ready for a relationship.
Mhm.
Will he be ready anytime in the next few months?
Around April, I hear. Yeah.
And her last question is, will John and I start becoming something more after hanging out a few times, or will it not be until he's for sure ready?
No, hanging out definitely is the catalyst to making things work. So it is important that you do spend time with each other. That is what's going to make the doors open.
All right. Thank you. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Taylor B.
Hi,
Hello.
Taylor.
Taylor says, hi, hope you're
Hi.
both doing well.
Thanks, you too, honey.
I just keep getting something about the 19th regarding John. Just wanted to know if you see anything happening on that day, like a reach out or a small gesture. I'm not concerned about full communication right now.
I don't get that sense. If anything, it might be like a social media hit. So they might like something on your social media or look at something on your social media, but I don't feel like it's anything like it's not grand. It's not a big gesture of any kind.
All right. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right, from Oscar S. Hello.
Hi, Oscar.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar's first question is, good morning, ladies. My current relationship seems to have found a certain understanding. Will this relationship strengthen, or are we destined for other paths for true love?
Yeah, I do feel like there is a different love coming in for you, honey. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, lately I have been dreaming of a certain light-haired woman. I don't recognize or see her face, but is she someone I will be meeting soon?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. And Oscar's last question here is, any words of encouragement from my guides regarding career or financial paths?
Mhm. So there is a significant shift in your career in about 6 months. It does feel like an opportunity. Somebody is going to offer you a different place of work. So it does feel like there is a job that's going to come up for you. Yeah. And it changes everything, is what they say.
All right. And Oscar says, thank you, and both of you enjoy your week.
Thank you. You too, honey.
Yes, you too. Thank you. All right. Our next question here is from Seth H. Hi, Seth.
Hello, honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Seth says, good morning, ladies.
Morning.
I sent Stephanie's daughter a birthday card and candies. Did the daughter get the stuff I sent for her birthday?
Yes.
All right. So next question is, will the kids reach out and say thank you for the birthday stuff I sent in the mail?
I don't get a yes there, so I hear no. Sorry, honey.
All right. And Seth's last question is, will Stephanie and I reconcile back into a committed romantic relationship?
In time, it does look like you will. I do hear that the door is still open, the energy is still there, but it does take a little bit of time, okay? So it's not something you can rush.
All right. Thank you. That is it for Seth.
All right.
Our next question here is from LR. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hmm.
Her question, she says, "Good afternoon,
Good
ladies.
afternoon.
I've been struggling about my future path. You said I'd come across something on Facebook, but was TikTok. I feel drawn strongly now to counseling, psychologist, holistically, mind, body, and soul.
Hmm.
From my life experiences, it feels right to continue forward with this.
Yes,
Is this right?"
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. That is it for LR.
All right.
All right, and it looks like we have made it to our 40K. Awesome job, everyone.
Job,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Mhm.
All right, feel free to put in a question here into the chat, and we are going to do our 5 free questions. Yay! Awesome job, everyone. All right, our first free question here. And for those of you who are new here, please put your name and your question. This is the only time we'll tell you to spam your question. And again, please do include your name with that. All right, our first free question here is from Olive. Olive says, "Are things really over between Scott and I?"
They do show the door shut, honey, so I would say it is. Yes.
All right. Our next question is from Vanessa. Vanessa says, "Will I have a romantic relationship with Jaylene?"
No, it doesn't look like it.
All right. Our next question is from Joanna. Joanna says, "Have I successfully released what I need to in this divine ending year?"
I would say so. Yeah. You have a very small amount of energy that's residual, so you've done a good job. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Amaya. Amaya says, "Are Kay and I meant to be?"
Yeah.
Awesome. All
Mhm.
right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from, let's see here, from Erica. Erica says, "Will Mike reach back out?"
I hear yes, but it doesn't feel like right away. So there is some time before it happens.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions for now.
All righty.
Thank you all so much again for getting us to our goal of 40K. Don't worry if you did not happen to get picked this time. We will do another 5 free questions at 80K if we make it before the end of the live. Let's hope that we make it there. If not, make sure you do stick around for the end because we do fun things there. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, and just a reminder that our list is closed for this live, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be put on the list now. We are just finishing off everyone who has already donated. All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Josh LeBlanc. Hello.
Hello.
Josh's first question is, "Why did Sam reach out to me after 7 months of no contact in January and then ghost me again?"
Okay. So the reach out was a moment of braveness. And the ghosting is because of fear, I hear. So it definitely is somebody who's afraid.
All right, Josh's next question is, "Does he still want to be with me?"
Yeah, but is driven by fear.
And Josh's last question is, "Will we reconcile or communicate by the end of April, or are we over?"
No, you'll talk again. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Josh.
All right.
Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right, from Rebecca R. Hello.
Hello.
Her first question, she says, "Hello, ladies. When will Adrian and I be in a committed relationship?
It looks like May.
Her next question is, you said I would have one more baby. Will this baby be conceived with Adrian?
Yes. Yeah.
And her last question is, will the insurance help cover the cost of fixing the issues to my house?
I hear partial, not all of it.
All right. And she says, thank you, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right. From Anna C. Hello.
Hello.
Anna's first question here, she says, hello, good morning,
Hello.
ladies. I've been through a lot with my relationship. I want to know if I'm still in the correct path in leaving my ended relationship.
In leaving it? Yeah.
Leaving my ended relationship.
Yeah. So it's unrectifiable is what I hear. So yeah, it's the right step.
Her next question is, will I be financially stable after leaving?
It'll take about 3 months for you to find your stability, but you'll be okay, I hear. Yeah.
And her last question is, what do my guides have for me?
Even though it's scary, the next 6 months for you are definitely much better than you can ever imagine, is what I hear. Okay. And you do have a new energy coming in for you, but don't rush anything, is what they say. Take it slow. Okay. But you'll be happy with your decision, is what I hear. You'll have a good rest of the year.
All right. And Anna says, thank you both, ladies.
Of course.
That's it for her.
All right.
All right. Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right. Our next question is from Fran B. Hi,
Hi,
Fran.
friend.
Welcome back. Fran says, do you have a spirit message for me?
Hmm. Okay. So I hear for you, they do talk a lot about your empathic ability and your sensitivity to others. Make sure that you are protecting yourself when you're around certain people. And they do say to clear your energy a little bit more frequently. Okay. Sometimes you forget that you need to charge and release. So make sure that you're doing that. And I do feel like don't take on the worries of your family around you. Okay.
Her next question is, M told me he needed me in his life. Is it for his own gains?
Yeah, but it's not a lie.
All right. And her last question is, do you see me retiring in the next few years?
It looks like it's going to be 5 years before you retire, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Fran.
All right.
Our next question here is from Jessica G. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Her question here is, when will my finances increase? It's been really tight lately.
Mm-hmm. It looks like not until around August, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Candice B. Hello.
Hello.
Candice's first question, her only question here, sorry. She says, will Bjorn and I reconcile or is it done for good?
Hmm. I feel it's done. It looks like you have somebody new coming in, and they're coming in pretty quick. So you'll be moving on.
All right. That is it for her. Thank
All right.
you. Our next question is from, one moment here. All right. From Brianna H. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Brianna says, will I be able to afford to send my daughter to the same school next year, or will I send her to public school?
Ooh, yeah, it does look like she's going to public school, honey.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Corey BK. Hi,
Hey,
Corey.
Corey.
Corey's question is, when will Eric reach out to me, if so?
It looks like 3 months. Yeah, so there's still some time.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
That's it for Corey.
Okay.
Our next question is from Victoria Lopez. Hi,
Honey.
Victoria. Her first question, she says, will Jonathan forgive me so I can see him this week?
Mm, not this week. There will be forgiveness, but it doesn't feel like it's happening that soon.
Her next question is, will he let me move in with him?
In time, but it's in like the far future. It's not happening soon.
And her last question is, do you see anything movement-wise between me and Jonathan happening?
I do. You have to give some time. It does feel like you can't rush it. It's not on your timeline. It's on his, is what I hear.
All right.
Yeah.
That is it for her.
All
Thank you,
right.
Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from, one moment here. All right, from Amanda M. Hello.
Hello.
She says, does Tom miss me at all?
Yeah. Yeah. I hear that you come up a lot, actually.
All right,
Mhm.
thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Grace M.
Hello,
Hello.
Grace.
Grace says, hello again.
Hello.
Love and light. Thank you for your energy and time.
Oh, thank you, honey.
She says, when will my financials get better for me?
Hmm. I hear around June, honey. So there does seem to be a big pickup around June for you.
Her next question is August the major windfall or sooner? Wondering if this shifted.
August, no. No, it doesn't look like it. But you do have a significant shift in June.
And her last question is, what do my guides need me to know regarding my path?
So the biggest thing is that you have more gifts than you're utilizing. I do feel like you could expand into some more. I don't know if I've told you this before, but you are starseed, so you do have a lot more talent and ability than what you're actually utilizing at this point. So there's more to learn.
All right. That is it for her.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from, and sorry, for Grace, that was my guides regarding my path, right?
Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Stephanie Sigana. Hello
Hi.
again. All right, Stephanie says, I have more questions, lol. You mentioned Bhavin isn't my forever person. Do you know what the difference between him and my person will be?
Okay, so the biggest thing that I see is more of a commitment with your person, and it does feel like they're very family focused, and they're more supportive, is what it feels like, and they're very excitable about your dreams. So they're a lot more supportive in the things that you want to do.
Her next question is, when the time comes, do you know how many children I'll have?
3.
And her last question, Stephanie says, do you have any messages on me postpartum? I have a terrible fear.
You don't have to worry. You'll be okay. It will suit you, so you're going to be just fine, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right, and she says, as always, thank you and have a wonderful week.
You too.
You too, Stephanie. Thank you. All right, and it looks like that is it for our list here. We
Okay.
have finished up everyone who sent in questions. If there was anyone else who did send in a question before the list was closed and you did not get your question answered, please head over to the live support now through the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure you stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. Again, that is only if you donated before the list was closed and you did not get your question answered. All right, and other than that, we have made it to the end of the live, which means we can start on our giveaways. Yay! I see some of you have already started. You guys are awesome. You just know what's going on. All right, so we will now be doing 3 giveaways. So all those who have been here before, put your name in and a purple heart. We're going to do those now. Give you all a moment to put your names in here. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome. And if you haven't already, make sure you do check out our mailing list in the bio. We do notify you when we go live through there, and it's just the best way to stay connected with us. All right, looks like we've got lots of names in here.
Awesome.
How many scrolls would you like to do for our first?
Let's do 4 for the first one.
4 sounds great. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Our winner is it is Lisa M925.
Lisa.
Lisa M.
M. Okay. You got a free question.
Awesome. All right, Lisa, what you can do is head over to the bio, click the I am a winner button. There you can fill in all of your information and what you want. Congratulations.
Mhm.
All right,
All right, let's do 3 for the next one.
3 scrolls sounds great. Ready?
Yep.
1,
1, 2,
2,
and
and
3.
3. Our winner is, I see, oh, 1 second here. There we go. I see Valerie, Pretty V.
Pretty V.
Yay!
You got a free question.
Awesome. All right, same thing for you, Valerie. You can head over to the bio, click the I am a winner button, and fill in all of your information and what you won. And both of you winners, I should mention, so Lisa and Valerie, you do only have 24 hours to redeem your free question before it's gone, so head over there right away and redeem those, okay? All right, and
All right.
for our last winner, how many scrolls would you
You
like
pick.
to do? I pick.
Mhm.
All right, let's do 4 scrolls.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Our winner is da, 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 Nuvia Hernandez.
All right.
Awesome! Congratulations!
Nubia, what did you win? You got a free question.
Yay. All right, Nubia, you can also head over to the bio, click the I am a winner button, fill in all of your information there and what you won. Congratulations.
Mm.
And thank you everyone for sticking around until the end of the live. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
All right, one moment here. I'll go over everything again.
Sounds good.
So if you haven't already, make sure you head over to the bio, check out our mailing list there if you would like to be notified when we go live. And again, just to stay connected with us, that is the best way. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
And we will see you all on the next live.
That's right.
All
Take
right.
care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.